Hello Virgo, Virgo rising and Virgo moon people. This is your weekly astrological and card horoscope for the week starting April 10th, 2017. And a quick reminder for you all out there. Remember, I did earlier this week put up a video about why your rising sign is relevant, and so you can check that out on the main channel page. It's going to be the featured video. It's at the very, very top. And of course, if you ever want to get a session with me, you can always follow the links below or go to my website, integrativemysticism.com. That's where you schedule yourself a session or order a downloadable video file. So what is going on with your astrology this week? Well, Virgo, at the very beginning of the week, we've got a full moon in Libra in your second house of earned income, forming a charming sextile to Saturn, currently in your fourth house of home and family. And some kind of breakthrough on the financial front may actually close a long-standing, maybe financial drain when it comes to your household finances. There may be actually something coming through in the form of a raise or a new job, or maybe even just something that's going to close a household debt or a household expense that we have been longing to relieve ourselves of over the next 2 weeks. And so that's always really good news to start with. If something's been chipping away at your finances, or maybe we've been just trying to find a way to get ourselves better work or better quality pay in order to address this issue, we have the answer on the way. On Friday, later on in the week, we've got the Sun connecting to Uranus in a conjunction in your 8th house of shared resources and passive income. And remember, Uranus is the planet of revolution, rebellion, and sudden change, and sudden random acts of usually goodness, especially when the Sun is involved. And with this, there's sort of an upset that falls in your favor. And again, we have an opportunity to maybe even see an unexpected return or unexpected big payout on a small investment that we have made. This is also a time, and I don't normally bring this up, where we might actually see a sudden payout on a game of chance of some kind for a lot of you. On the intimacy side, the Sun conjunct Uranus can also indicate an opportunity to explore some, I guess you could say, some deeper levels of intimacy, getting some experimentation with our partner. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So what is going on with your cards this week? Well, for your spiritual advice, we do have the card of the Wild Hunt. And this card can talk about a need to pay attention to the snowball effect this week, okay? Anything that we put forth, any initiative that we set forth, even if we do it very gently, is going to have a bigger effect than we could expect, a larger ripple than we could have expected. So if we do this with good things, if we do this with things that we want to see change, whether it's, you know, in our love life, or maybe it's with our friends, or again with our money, or our health, the Wild Hunt is fabulous. But be careful, because again, there is always a tendency to get a little carried away with this card. Even slightly little things, you know, things that we think are innocuous, can be taken a bit too far if they fall in the wrong ears, or they end up being, you know, taken too seriously this week. So it's not good to do things too much in jest, or do things that are too insincere this week. Idle promises will be taken very seriously. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work and finances, we have the Three of Cups upright. A lot of very popular Virgos on the work front this week, and this could actually indicate an opportunity to even start working closer with colleagues or even friends that you know personally. In fact, those of you who are currently looking for a new job may find that somebody has a reference for you, or you may be working with somebody that you already have in your social life on the social front. For those of you who are currently not looking for new work, the Three of Cups upright indicates it is time to get more personal and start bonding with our colleagues and with our peers. And even if you do write a bunch of nasty comments about how horrible they are, you may find out that some of them aren't actually all that bad. In fact, the Three of Cups upright could also indicate here that it's time to even start noticing where more money is coming through our buddies. If you're trying to help, you know, maybe get a personal project off the ground, you're starting to market a personal business, you're looking for people to kind of spread the word, or even expand your social media profile, you are also looking extremely, you know, I mean, it's very prolific this week how that actually tends to go about. The Three of Cups can also indicate, you know, on the financial front that, you know, money is coming to you easily this week, and you may be getting a lot of gifts you don't have to repay. And as a Virgo, I can understand those are hard to accept, but you don't want to turn down somebody else's generosity either. Because that can be taken, you know, in a mean way. For your communications with air, when it comes to your friends, your relatives, and the others in your life, we do have the King of Wands reversed. And the King of Wands reversed is kind of an interesting card to get when it comes to our friends and our relatives, because this can indicate somebody who is reaching out to you in the interest of maybe even doing something kind or being friendly, but they're not going to follow through. It's almost like they're trying to take a task off your hands or offer to do something that it's not really going to amount to anything. I would be careful about entrusting too much responsibility to a King of Wands reversed personally. The King of Wands reversed can also indicate that there could be a member of a team or a group or a social situation that actually may be a bit of a compromise, kind of sometimes a bit of an, whether in an embarrassing way or maybe in the sense that they are delaying progress in this situation because they are too easily distractible, and quite possibly also just simply procrastinating everything beyond the last minute. And so this week, sometimes we do nice things for people, give that person a chance, oh, he's your relative, or oh, he's your friend. It doesn't mean that we have to have everyone be included. Don't give people a job they can't do and hope that they do it this time. Not with the King of Wands reversed. It's not going to play out. I know that sometimes we want to do that. Maybe if they have enough responsibility, they'll take it seriously. Not with the King of Wands reversed. For your challenge this week with fire, we do have the Queen of Swords upright. And this card is very interesting because, as a challenge, the Queen of Swords upright isn't necessarily a bad person. She's not somebody who's out to get you, like Queen of Swords we had last week. This isn't somebody who is, doing anything wrong, but the Queen of Swords upright can indicate somebody who is perhaps too administrative for her own good. And sometimes that happens, some people go into a very black and white place, they, their whole life is on paper, and so should everyone else. And this could be somebody that we have to kind of humanize in a certain way, or help her humanize herself. Because with the Queen of Swords, sometimes what tends to happen is that they can kind of get in our way just because they tend to handle everything in such a technical fashion that they're not allowing themselves to even have the freedom to bend certain rules that are unnecessary, or perhaps even allow herself the freedom to, enjoy her own life because everything is too rigid. It's when that gets out there and all of a sudden she's doing it to us and our friends that she becomes a challenge, like she is in this position. For your emotions with water and your romantic life, we've got the Eight of Cups reversed. Love's coming back into your life this week, it seems, and with the Eight of Cups reversed, we may be returning to somebody, or somebody could be returning to us. Somebody who does deserve another chance. And sometimes this can happen, where, maybe we turned somebody down. Maybe we gave somebody the cold shoulder that we probably shouldn't have. Single Virgos. Somebody that we maybe think, oh, we didn't even count them as a potential suitor. This may actually prove you wrong, and it may be a pleasant surprise. Sometimes it's nice to be proved wrong in a good way. For those of you who are currently coupled, the Eight of Cups reversed, it does indicate that you and your partner are going to be finding out that maybe you were both wrong about a certain course of action that you took recently, and we're kind of taking that back off the table. The Eight of Cups reversed is talking about going back to a time or a space where we were a lot happier, together as a couple or all together as a family. We may not be too pleased with a certain school we've enrolled one of our children in, we may not like a new work schedule that we have, we may not even care for the neighborhood that we've moved into. And the Eight of Cups reversed is saying you and your partner will be forming a, sort of a united effort to get back to when we knew we had something a lot better. And the nice thing is they see it too. So it's not like we have to pull any teeth over it. So that is your horoscope, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever want to get a session, you can always follow the links below, or go to integrativemysticism.com.